welcome to another Premiere Pro video. I'm going to talk to you today about something I call the ghosting effect, or perhaps the echo effect. Basically, in a narrative you might have the need to show a character as having woken up from some sort of head trauma, perhaps has been knocked out, has maybe been asleep under the influence of some sort of drug, or maybe having some sort of traumatic flashback or memory. And you may have seen this effect before, but you can see an outline of the previous frame, echoes or ghosts on top of the current frame, and it's quite a good effect for showcasing that someone isn't quite aware fully of what they're saying. So how to do that? I've got a clip on the timeline of where a character is lying on a bed and another character comes in and tries to wake them up quite suddenly. So the character lying on the bed, the POV that we're looking through at the moment, is perhaps dazed, confused, maybe sleepy, maybe tired, maybe drunk or under some sort of influence of drugs, and as a result of that we want to apply the ghost or echo effect to this clip. So first thing we need to do is we need to borrow the frames from the same clip. So I've copied the clip and I'm going to put it on top of itself exactly. That's not necessarily going to do the job, because one clip is just on top of the other clip, so we can't see the other one. But what we can do is right click on the top clip, go to speed duration, and move its speed to 90% of its original size. That will make it a little bit longer. If we zoom in a tad, and then move the clip so that it sits on top and pops out both sides, and then trim it so that it's the same length again. The clip on top is slower than the clip on the bottom. So again, when we click on top, we're not going to say anything yet because it's just sitting on top of the other clip. But what we can now do to this second clip is go up to effects controls and drop the opacity from 100% down to about perhaps 50. What you can now see is the clip on top is 50% see-through. We can see through some of those frames to the clip on the bottom, and I can show you what would happen if I knock that on and off. So now you can see that lag, that extra frame, couple of seconds delay. Play that back in real time. You can see that effect has worked, and that may well be all you want. There's perhaps another effect we could add, the Gaussian blur. We might want to add to both layers, so I'm going to drag that onto both layers, and I might now just, perhaps out of trial and error, maybe see what that looks like if I blur one, if not both of those clips, and play that back now. That now perhaps looks like this character is suffering the said trauma, having echoes of memories, and perhaps has some blurred vision. That also might well do, but perhaps you might want to put the cross dissolve on at the beginning and end of the clips to suggest not only has the character experienced some sort of trauma, but perhaps they're waking up from having their eyes closed. So perhaps there, that would signify the eyelids opening. And then perhaps the blurriness, the ghosting, the echo effect starts from there. Okay, there you go. The ghosting or echo effect, often used when characters in POV are experiencing some sort of memory, trauma, flashback.